Hello ladies and gents, Ro here, and welcome to No One Films. Today we're going to be continuing our iMovie tutorials, and in this tutorial we're actually covering how to use your iDVD and iMovie, basically export a project from iMovie and put it onto a DVD using the application on Apple computers, iDVD. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to go into iMovie, and if it loads for me here, of course. But I'm going to open it up, and we worked on a previous tutorial covering cropping. We're actually going to, let's say we're going to export this project, and we want to put this beautiful project onto a DVD. So what I'm going to do is first off, well, I'm not going to click on project. I'm going to go back to my iMovie tutorials events, iMovie tutorials project, and it's going to open this up. And clicking on my project, I'm going to go share, file. I'm going to go to file because I just want to save it onto my desktop. I'm going to go highest quality. It's all there. And 50 megabytes estimated. And compatibility mode, which is just fine. So go next, desktop. I'm going to name it iMovie Tutorials, save it on my desktop, and hit save. So let that export. This corner circle, it says processing, transcoding iMovie Tutorials, MP4. 1 minute, it says .mp4, but it actually comes out as a .mov. I don't really understand why it does that, but so let's export here, which shouldn't take any longer because this is only a 20-second video. I mean 20-second yeah, project video, same thing. So while we're doing that, I actually have my CD here, which is, and just in case you're wondering, I'm gonna be using a DVD-R. It's 4.7 gigabytes or 120 minutes, which I'm really not going to need this much for this CD. It's just a CD that I had on hand, and I actually have several of these CDs. I'm going to put it right into my computer right now. And also I'm going to launch iDVD. I'm going to launch that application while we're waiting for my project to export, not explode. And here's my project. It's iMovie Tutorials. That's what we named it. I'm gonna put it right down here at the bottom right hand corner, or maybe a little bit higher. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'm not really sure where my tutorial is cutting it out. But here you inserted a blank DVD. Choose an action from the pop-up menu. So we're just gonna just go to open Finder. But actually, we don't even need to do anything with it just yet. Just gonna hit ignore at the moment. But here's our project. Actually, just exploded. Share success. It just exported. It says share successful. Share a file. I'm gonna close this out, and it's just really 20-second video. I'm gonna exit out of it, and it's right down here as I showed you guys earlier. Now I opened up iDVD, and we're gonna go to create new project. I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna name my project tutorial DVD. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. That way it's easy to find. And instead of standard's just small screen, and we want widescreen. That's the best. It's the biggest, basically. And create project shouldn't take. There we go. Here's our project saved on our desktop, and it gives you the default theme here. Where there's music. I hope that music's not too loud. I'm actually gonna mute my volume. That way it doesn't interrupt. But it gives you default theme. You can go down here at the themes. You can choose what theme you want. I'm actually just gonna stick to the standard, which is Revolution, I believe they're called. Or this one's called, and I'm gonna name it this is your title. This is what you're gonna name your basically your movie, or your onto when you export to your DVD. When you put into a DVD, it's gonna be like your menu basically for the project. So you don't have to have this. If you don't want this, if you want to just play your project, you can do that. But in this case, I'm actually going to set up a menu. A menu looks nice if you think about it. So I'm going to name this one a No and Row Films Tutorials. I think I spelled that right. Tutorials. Yeah. And there we go. And also, this is a drop zone, meaning like you can put an image here, or you can put a video if you want. But in this case, I'm actually going to put an image. See, No One Films Tutorials. It says it all up there, and it also says it right here, No One Films Tutorials. But right in here, I'm actually drag an image that I've actually used already. I'm actually used it in a video I just uploaded. But there we go. It's just pro with me on it, and I would drag that in. Now, also, you heard the volume that was playing in the background, which I just muted my computer. You won't be able to hear it anymore. But you can change that audio too. You can go to import a video, audio, image, or it depends which one you want to import, and then choose and play it under however you want it. I can make further tutorials on iDVD if you guys would like, but this is just mainly basic how to export onto your iMovie project and put it on a DVD and then show it to the rest of your family through a DVD. So let's jump in. Okay, like I said, we have our project, our movie that we wanted to put onto our DVD, and also with the way we're going to do this is we're actually going to go up here. The main I stumbled upon my words right there, but the main action you're going to want, or the main buttons they're going to be looking for, are going to be up all the way at the top up here all the time. It's like project, and what we're going to do is actually you do have one up here to like the inspector. You can like change some basic properties of your movie through this one, bottom left hand corner of iDVD. But what we're going to do is also we're just going to go to, we can either right click it also, we get some options as well that way, but just for basics I'm going to go all the way top, and I'm going to go under project, and I'm going to go to add movie. And as you can see, we just added a movie. This is a button basically. It didn't add the movie. This is an add movie here. So what we're going to do is we're going to name this button. We're going to name it begin. Well, if it selected it there. See, I think my iDVDs froze. Come on. Oh no, there we go. Come on, let me type. Give me the fonts that I want. Okay, first, before I can change the font, apparently it wants me to put the movie in first. So here we are. Here's the button that we're going to use though. And then I'm going to grab my movie here, and I'm going to drag it straight into add movie here. And I dragged it right under it, and this little arrow sign should go away. Now I can change it to begin tutorial. And depending on how long or how big your movie is that you're putting into a DVD, it might take a little, you'll have some processing, maybe it might take a little bit of time to process, but since mine's only a 20-second video, it's just quick right away. And here's our button. We got a button here. This is the title, Norman Films Tutorials, and we got a button that says begin tutorial. Now we have our image here as well, and I'm gonna hit this loop button, that way you can see it loop, and this is how it's gonna look on your main menu. That's what this does. It basically loops it so you can see how it's gonna look like while you're going. But this is the main begin tutorial. And since I only have one video, I'm only gonna have one button. You can change more, you can add more, which you can adjust through your map, which is to the left button of the loop. If you go left, it's basically show DVD map. You click on that, it shows you your map, and this is what it is. This is your tutorial, and this is my begin tutorial. Once you hit begin tutorial on the main menu, screen, it'll go to begin tutorial, which plays this. And also you can do just a basic drag content here to automatically play when the disc is inserted. So I'm gonna get out of the map screen, and I'm gonna go back to my project like so, and that's like the animation it will do at the beginning. And I'm gonna move the button like center as best as I can here. It doesn't really give me any lines or anything, but so we got our tutorial in here. I simply dragged and dropped it under the button. After let's review real quick. I right clicked, or I did project, and I did add movie. Then I couldn't change the name of it until I actually dragged my project into add movie, and then I could change the name of it to begin tutorial. So now that we have begin tutorial, we can actually hit play right here and take a look at it. It gives us a little actual control bar here, or you can just do it with your mouse. And here we are. This is what it's going to look like on your TV when you inserted your DVD through your DVD player. So I'm going to hit begin tutorial, and it should take us directly to our tutorial. And there we go. We're back straight to our tutorial. And then you hit menu, and it takes you back to the menu. So that's what we're basically going to export or burn to our DVD. Now, okay, see, it's all set up. We're satisfied with our DVD, our project, and through iDVD. We're gonna go to this button. It doesn't look like a button. It looks like a closed action, or like almost like a nuke button. But it says burn iDVD project to disk. You just basically hit that right there, and then it will say creating your DVD. Prepare processing menu. And while it's doing this, I'm actually going to show you, I don't know, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I am running on iDVD 7.1.2, I believe it is. And you don't want to interrupt, you don't want to exit or eject your CD while it's doing this either. But this shouldn't take any longer. This says it's 6 minutes. It is burning, so it will take. It really depends how long your video is. It shouldn't take, like, for me, 20 seconds. 6 minutes, 5 minutes is really around the time you should take. Now, if you have like a maybe 20-minute video, you might have to wait a little bit longer, and your computer might heat up. Well, I'm using a MacBook Pro too, so it's definitely making noise already, like it's trying to stay cool. But I hope this tutorial helped you guys. Like I said, also leave any comments at all in the comment section below. I hope I explained everything. I hope I covered everything for you guys, is that you guys understand everything. But yeah, leave any comment, any question at all in the comment section below. I'll be getting back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, you guys, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, there you go. My computer's really taken off now. But it's after this is done, you can basically let it process. After it's all done, it will eject the CD. It will say that it's all done. You can eject the CD and then put it into your DVD player, and then it should play just like a normal DVD. Other than that, like I said, again, repeating myself, I want to make sure that you guys leave any questions at all in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next tutorial, and later.
Let my life be the proof of you.